Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cali Vale channel. Hope all is well. This one's gonna piss a lot of y'all off, but some of y'all need to be pissed off. Some of y'all need to let some steam off, go to the gym, whatever. But this is a very controversial topic, as in with any former, but I'm gonna say what's funny. I find it funny. I keep hearing this over and over. I'm gonna play the video in a second, but just let me explain this. I hear a lot of Asian guys say they don't care. They'll date a Chinese woman that's been with foreigners, but they won't date one that's been with a black guy. But they don't care if he was white, like white people are all angels. I'm like, okay, so why does it matter? A foreigner is a foreigner. What difference does it make if he's black or not? But then again, these same guys that are black are coming to China and other countries and getting every girl that you couldn't get. So I feel like it's jealousy. That's what it seems like. So you claim you're not racist, but you can't see yourself with a woman that's been with a black guy. That sounds kind of stupid, and then they have no real logic of reasoning to why. Like they can never answer that question. But anyway, let's start.
Hello，大家好，这是我的男朋友。
Hello, everyone. This is my boyfriend, Jason. A lot of people are curious about why I chose to be with him. Well, it's actually pretty simple. I've always been drawn to men with high noses. Why?
She look way taller than him. I hope she's standing up on the bed frame or something. But she just cheesing.
You ask. Because I believe a high nose makes the facial features look more defined and striking.
That's a big woman. Look at her hands. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's nice and sweet and everything. She's tall. I like tall women. That's cool. All right.
And that's exactly what makes him so handsome. Just like my hubby here, right, babe?
如果一个非洲的男孩子追你，你会接受吗？
If an African guy pursued you, would you say yes? Of course, I would. I find that dark skin has such a powerful and masculine vibe. So manly, so strong.
Why have black men become a romantic preference for some Chinese women? It's often said that Chinese women who date or marry black men do so because, deep down, they hold certain prejudices against local Chinese men. I remember meeting a guy from Ghana during my school days. He and his friends would gather to play soccer monthly, and one day, I asked if he had a Chinese girlfriend. His response left me stunned. He said he had plenty and changed girlfriends almost weekly. Curious,
Whoa.
I asked him how he managed to attract so many Chinese women. He explained his simple and direct strategy. He would boldly ask for a woman's phone number, speaking Mandarin. If one girl refused, he'd simply move on to the next. On some days, he'd approach over 10 women, knowing that a few would eventually give in after getting a number. He'd invite the girl out in the evening under the pretense of learning Chinese. During these meetups, he would focus on making her laugh and keeping the interaction fun. He shared that, while Chinese women seem reserved in public, they're often far more open in private. If there was any initial resistance, persistence would usually win them over. Hearing his perspective, I realized why he never lacked girlfriends. Compared to local men, black men like him are more confident, proactive, and outgoing.
Oh, that's why y'all mad. So if you're not like that, then you ain't gonna get no women. It's simple as that. You gotta be bold. So you can't hate these African guys because they came to your country and they pretty much cleaned up house and you couldn't even get not one girl that you liked. So that's on you. and on top of that, if they wanted to marry, they don't have to pay no dowry. You do, which you do not have the money. So I see why y'all mad. Whatever.
When they see someone they're interested in, they don't hesitate. They approach with boldness, casting a wide net to see what works. In contrast, many Chinese men struggle with self-doubt. When they, like a woman, their first instinct is often insecurity instead of confidently making a move.
And see about that, there's Chinese women that I'm friends with. They run local businesses and stuff where I'm at because I live in a highly demographic of Asian people. So I made friends with the locals, even the business owners. So check this out. It was one girl I asked was she dating anybody. She was like, oh no, Chinese shy. They have to do this and that and all that. So what she said, I believe it. So I can confirm. Don't get mad at me.
They'll go to great lengths to impress her with gifts and grand gestures, investing everything into a single pursuit. This contrast is part of what some women find appealing about black men. They perceive them as bold, masculine, and full of charm. Additionally, dating a foreign boyfriend can be a source of pride for some women, offering a sense of uniqueness and status. They feel an increased sense of presence and attention when they're with someone so different from the norm. Ultimately, the preference for black men isn't necessarily about them being better, but about how their confidence and approach stand out compared to the reserved nature of many local men. For some women, this is a refreshing change that aligns with their desires and expectations in a partner.
为什么中国女孩会喜欢黑人呢？
Why do some Chinese girls like black men? One possible reason is that after seeing many traditionally handsome Chinese men, some girls might experience aesthetic fatigue. A change in appearance, such as darker skin tones or the charisma of black celebrities like Kobe, can feel refreshing and exude a strong sense of masculinity, often sparking a surge of attraction. Another common belief among some Chinese girls is that black men are physically more endowed, a stereotype that has deeply influenced certain perceptions. Additionally, some African international students studying or working in China receive financial aid or enjoy higher income opportunities. This,
Wow.
coupled with their ability to teach languages, can make them appear more appealing and financially secure. Their outgoing and passionate nature also plays a role. Black men are often seen as confident, expressive, and skilled in using sweet words to win over women, leaving a lasting impression. Lastly, many black men studying abroad come from affluent families, which allows them the opportunity to travel.
Now, see, in America, totem pole is a little different. See, in African countries, they're more structured. I'm American, and it's completely different, but I mean, I have family. My parents are married and everything, but it's a cultural difference over there. So I can't compare myself to somebody in Africa because I can't just go around them and say, oh, my people. No, it doesn't work like that because I don't speak those languages, nor do I eat that food, and the culture is completely different. I'm American, and I don't even have African features. So before y'all start talking shit in the comment section, just recognize.
Some may also have more free time, enabling them to invest more effort into building relationships.
如今出现了一种怪象，中国姑娘宁愿嫁给黑人，也不选择中国男人。
A peculiar trend has emerged. Some Chinese women are choosing to marry black men over Chinese men. Xiaoyan, a woman from Guangzhou with her own perspective on this phenomenon, shared her thoughts. Having lived in Guangzhou for 10 years and worked in foreign trade, the 39-year-old is now married to a black man, with whom she has built a family in the city.
Now, before we get too cocky in this video, usually when men get with women of a different ethnicity, a lot of times they're getting the leftovers or the bottom feeders. And that's a hard reality pill to swallow, but a lot of times you're not getting the best women when you get somebody of another race. So it's not all, yeah, good for him, good for you, brother. Nah, it's not even like that. So, and that's just anywhere, not just China. So that's something you got to realize too, because yeah, but it's all good though, because if you won't, somebody else will. Remember that. And some men like leftovers.
She explained that African men often display bold and confident personalities, deeply rooted in their cultural heritage, which differs significantly from traditional Chinese values. While Chinese culture emphasizes restraint and tradition, African cultures often celebrate simplicity, directness, and humor. Black men are known for their playful charm and creativity in making women feel special.
And having 10 girls at one time, causing women to get jealous of each other. And see, that's a big thing though. It's like, I even had somebody ask me once, why do black guys have to have all these girls? I was like, well, it's not all black guys that are like that, but I mean, if they could do it, they could do it, right? I mean, kudos to them, but yeah, it seems like they clean up real nice when they come from Africa and they go over there. I can't speak on that, but yeah.
Their approach to relationships is often vibrant and passionate, something many Chinese women may not have experienced before. The novelty and intensity of such attention can quickly capture their curiosity, leading to cross-cultural marriages.
This girl is hitting back at Chinese netizens who criticize her for dating a black boyfriend.
Oh, she going off.
So what if I marry a black man? And what if I choose to stay in China? What's the problem? Why do you feel the need to criticize or comment? I find him handsome, and he finds me beautiful. We choose to be together. How is that any of your business?
Oh.
Are you my dad? Are you my mom? Why do we need your approval to decide where we live? If we stay in China, so what? If we move to Africa, so what? Does it bother you? Are we disrupting your life in any way? Are you providing for us or feeding us? No? Then why are you so worked up? It's simple. We're happy together. It's mutual. I'll live where I want and love who I want, whether he's black, white, or otherwise. If I decide to marry a black man, how does that affect you? And if you're asking whether I'll expect a bride price if he marries me, why should I? That's not part of his culture, and I respect that.
Versus y'all gotta pay him. Psh, damn, that's messed up. I feel bad for y'all.
I'm from Shenzhen, and he's from New York. Yes, he's my boyfriend. Is there a difference between dating him and a Chinese guy? Honestly, both have their strengths. Chinese men are very caring, considerate, and willing to pay for dates. On the other hand, American men often offer a lot of emotional value, are more expressive, and value equality in relationships. I asked for his opinion about me. He says I have an amazing personality, that I'm loving, warm, and someone great to be around. He's humorous, very caring, and even came all the way here for me. That's a big plus in my book.
And see, another thing is, in the African, I work with a lot of people that are from African countries, Ghana, whatever else, right? But those people, I know it's the guys, they flirt with a lot of women a lot. So they pretty much see themselves as players or whatever. So the ones I know from Ghana, Cameroon, Kenya, a lot of them come off as players, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, it's funny. I always see them flirting with the girls and everything. And these are guys that are married to their own people. And it's just funny to me. It's just comical to me. But yeah, let's keep it going.
我是任一位，其实呢，我喜欢黑人。
Hi everyone, I'm Lin Wei. To be honest, I like black men. This has always been a source of curiosity for my friends and relatives. They often wonder how I developed such a preference. Coming from a small town, opportunities to interact with black people are quite rare. As own naturally, my family and friends have questions. They ask, why, with your looks, would you prefer black men? Are they really that special? I started having the idea of marrying a black man while working in Guangzhou. I met a black man there, and he left a lasting impression on me. Black men, in my experience, are bold, straightforward, and incredibly charming in their approach. When they pursue someone, they do it with such confidence and passion that it's hard not to feel flattered. They have this way of making women feel special and understood. However, my family, friends, and even my parents tried to talk me out of it. They believed that dating a black man would invite gossip and criticism,
yes,
especially in our small town, where such relationships are considered unconventional and not widely accepted.
But if he was this color, it'll be completely okay.
The recent trend of Chinese women favoring black boyfriends has sparked widespread discussion. Many openly state that true love is priceless, and material possessions like houses and cars are insignificant in comparison. What kind of perspective on love lies behind this phenomenon? Why are many women choosing to date black men? Some say it's because of the sense of security they feel with black men. When asked, would you date an African guy if he pursued you? One woman confidently replied, yes, I think that dark complexion exudes strength and beauty. In today's era of multiculturalism, love appears to be transcending racial and national boundaries, showcasing unprecedented inclusivity and purity. Chinese women choosing black partners aren't simply following a trend. Rather, their choice is often rooted in a deep attraction to individual qualities and character. Their stories reveal varied motivations. Some are moved by their partner's sincerity and passion, while others find a profound connection through cultural exchange and shared values. These women believe that true love is about the mutual attraction of two souls, not the accumulation of material wealth. Fearless in their pursuit of genuine love, they disregard societal judgment, demonstrating through their actions the true essence of love. Love knows no borders, and choices come from the heart. The stories of Chinese women and their black partners reflect a modern view of love that celebrates diversity. How do you view such cross-cultural relationships?
Well, it's different. It's something that we're not used to, but it's none of your business, like the lady said. Some people are for it, a lot of people are not. But what are you going to do about it? You can't do nothing about it. You ain't got no money. You broke. Money talks. Anyway, this is Kyle Javale. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Be happy.